Hello. Hey, Viola. Hey, Rosie. Hey, guys. You guys ready to talk some business today? I'm really excited about this live. I'm drinking water today. No alcohol because we're talking business. Can everybody hear me well? Let's go ahead and get that. Am I loud enough before I bring my guest in? Hey, thank you, Tasha. Thank you. Are you ready to talk some business with me today too, Tasha? Because I need your advice. I know, but happy hour is over at 7, Kevin. So it's water. We're talking business. I really want to be, you know. Hey, everybody's just joining. We're ready to talk some business today. I have Sanae Johnson and Nikisha Williams. It's going to be here. We're going to talk some business. So make sure you guys got all the questions ready. Any questions you have, I'm going to definitely be tuning in into the comments so that you guys can tune in and chime in and, you know, give us all the questions and stuff that you have. I'm waiting on my guest in a minute. But while I'm waiting on her, we're just going to go ahead and start. Okay, Kevin, good. First, I would love to start by, it seemed like since the pandemic, that unfortunate event, that tragedy that happened, 2020 that's going on, and we don't know when it's going to end. Besides the fact that it is a tragedy and that, you know, many people have lost jobs, many people have faced financial stress, and it's kind of just been like a bad time for people. But meanwhile, I've been seeing a lot of people, especially Black people, right here in my community, Kinston is where I'm from, but also the surrounding areas, have been getting into business for themselves. It's been like really, really, really on the upcome around here lately. It's been so many people going into business for themselves. And young people, older people, and it's been very successful, and it's really, really motivated me a lot. So I have so many questions. Also, I have noticed some things that I've seen happen in business that I want to address, coming from being a consumer and coming from viewing the owners as well. So I hope you guys are ready for what I have to say. But like I said, you know, the small business is becoming on an up run around here lately. Like it's growing. And I want all the small business owners to join with me and make sure you promote your business in the comments so that we could all, you know, network together. Hey, Toya. Hey, Kwana. Just a few more minutes. We're just still letting some people come in. I'm excited. How do I look, Toya? Thank you, Kwana. Okay, so Sanae should be ready in just a few minutes. Bear with me, guys. I know that you guys may have other things to do, but I'm just so fortunate that you guys took some time out to watch me. Hi, Satya. Thank you, Toya. All right, let's see if we can get her ready. Just 1 second, guys. Sine, let me know when you're ready now. We got to get you on. Hey, Kendria. Hello. Hey, Makanya. I'm blushing. Everybody know I love Makanya Solomon. Hello, Tanisha. Guys, just bear with me. She's coming. We just got to get it together. She's coming. I'm enjoying y'all right now. Hope you guys ready to talk some business. You know, because I want to hear a lot about what the consumers have to say. Because after all, we are the bosses, right? So now let me know now. You better come. Hi, Starshima. How you doing? Let me see. Hey, Shan. So now just let me know. Give me a heads up when you're ready. Hey, Keisha. Hey, boo. We ready to get started. We ready to get started. I'm doing exceptionally well. I'm doing what I love, so I'm really excited. Oh, thank you, Shan. This here is my business. Knowing yours. It's like... Well, the tea is we're going to talk about business today. Hey, Cousin Terrace. We're going to talk about business today. Like, we're going to go over the ins and outs of business. Speaking from two of my own personal friends who are very successful business owners. We're going to talk about some ins and outs. I have some things that I really want to discuss just as a viewer from the outside. It's some things that, you know, I have questions about. And that's as consumer and some things that I expect out of a business owner. You know, I want to talk about that. No filter. Oh, hush. Y'all know Wendy is my godmother. Well, let me see if she's ready. What are some of the questions you guys got to ask about business? What are some of the things you guys want to know? So I can make sure I touch on every aspect and every topic, every question. I want to really get the juicy ones in. We're going to be talking with Nakisha Williams, and I'll properly introduce her when she gets here, and also Sine Johnson. Former name was Sine Romero. Oh, Quanta, stop. They're fake. Hey, Keita. You guys, just please be patient with me. I'm coming. You know, I'm ready to talk about this stuff. I am so ready to talk about this stuff. I'm just waiting on my guest. Somebody tell Sine to get here. She said she was looking for her earphones. We don't want to be echoing again. But just to go over a few other things, we're going to be talking about the pros of having a business, the cons of having a business. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Sine is here, guys. She's here.
Hey, can everybody hear me pretty good?
Yeah,
Give me a thumbs up. Okay,
yeah,
you
I
can
know
hear
I
me?
can hear you pretty good, but we got to make sure that they can hear you. Usually, when you got the earphones in, yeah, you do pretty
Okay.
good. You look lovely.
Well, thank you. Yeah, she's here. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Let me first say thank you for having
Yes,
me.
absolutely.
I'm
Thank you for
excited.
joining.
I'm
Like I
excited.
said, this is something that I love to do. I really, really like to speak with people about different topics. I really like to know people's opinions. I really like to get inspired from, different business people, love, relationships, just anything. Like I love to talk for one. This is
Absolutely.
my thing, and it can help people. It really helps a lot of people. A lot of people say they enjoy the things that I do, these lives, and so,
I
well,
do
thank
too.
you.
I be tuned in. I be tuned
Yes,
in.
they said that they can hear you, and Kevin says you're glowing. So yes,
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I thank
yes,
you.
business is good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When every avenue of your life is exactly how it's supposed to be, you shine
Yes,
different.
yes, you better speak that now, Sinead. Okay,
You
so
shine
let's go ahead and
different.
get started. For those of you who may not know her, I'm speaking with Sinead Johnson. Former name was Sinead Romero. She is a Kinston native. I grew up with her basically, and she's now going on to start a family and a successful business. Sinead is an entrepreneur, and she's a very spiritual woman as well. So we really love that.
Absolutely.
We really love that. So today I'm going to be talking with Sinead about the in and outs of business, family balance, and just the pros and cons of being a business owner. So first, I want to just have a broad question about having a small business. What was your main? What gave you the motivation to start it? Like what was the push behind it?
Okay, so some of you all may know me, some may not know me. But it definitely started in my childhood. So in my childhood, I have always been what they call a hustler. And so what a hustler is actually an entrepreneurial
Mm-hmm.
spirit. It's a grind, it's a go get, because if you work for somebody else, it's totally different from working for
Yes.
yourself. But if you don't have a hustle, you don't have a push, you don't have a grind, you can't work for yourself. You need to be punching somebody else's clock so they can keep you in line. So I would definitely say that the entrepreneur has always been in me from like a child. And people who grew up with me, people that knew me in school, y'all knew I was the
Yes.
candy lady. So they had the candy, so they had the cakes, had the juices. That was my hustle. That was my way of getting my
Mm-hmm.
coins. And so that's something that has always stuck with me, whether it's doing hair to get extra money, whether it's making a shirt to get extra money, that has always been in me. However, in about 2017, 16, 17, I made an investment in myself. And that investment in myself was, I knew I wanted to make the shirts, and I knew I wanted to make customs, custom made things. But however, that is a 700 to 800, ranging up to $1,000
Mm-hmm.
investment, for you to have the equipment, and for you to have what you need, to start up that
Okay.
small business. So around 2017 is when I really began the small business. But as most of you all know, I was still working for someone else. So when you're working for someone else, y'all, it's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It's hard to get off a 9 to 5 and then do your own
Yes.
thing. It's
Yes.
hard. It's hard. not including the fact that I am a mother of three and I am also a wife. So, it's hard. But I definitely give God all the glory because last year I was able to come from under someone else and I was able to fully become and go into work for myself as an entrepreneur. So yeah, Lord, I
Yes,
thank
that is
you.
good. That is great. Like you said, that push and that juggle, like it takes a really, really big, strong commitment and a hustle and a great, clear mindset. Mentally, you have to be there too to be able to take on such big challenges as you do. So I want to talk about Divine Sunshine Customs. What is that about? Tell us about that.
Okay, okay. So guys, Divine Sunshine Customs. I want you to pay attention to the name because I tell people all the time, all of my businesses fall under the umbrella, which is a term that is used in the business world. It falls under the umbrella of Divine Sunshine LLC, which is on my legal business name. So Divine Sunshine LLC, and under that umbrella is where we have Divine Sunshine Customs. We also have Divine Sunshine Childcare. It's coming. And we have Divine Sunshine
Mm-hmm.
Ministries. And so let me tell you a little bit more. I always tell people when I tell them about Divine Sunshine, I let them know that it's more than just a business name, but it's an assignment by God. So what I mean by that, divine is on purpose. Okay, let me tell y'all, when something is divine, it's on
Mm-hmm.
purpose. So when I came up with Divine Sunshine, I can be true with y'all and let you know, like, I had no idea. Like, what's a catchy name? When you start going into these businesses, you gotta find a name that hasn't
Mm-hmm.
been used. The system will bring you back. That's somebody else's name. Somebody else is working under this name. Somebody else has trademarked this name. So you gotta be careful with those names. And it's also a name that's gonna go with you. You don't want something like people have Facebook names like Two Trill,
Yeah.
Houseville, like what is your
Yeah.
name? And is that what your brand is going to stand behind? And so when I was looking for a name, I definitely I went to God.
Yes.
And I was just like, you tell me what you want it to be. Because these days, guys, I am not walking in the world. I am walking
Oh.
spiritually. And so with that, I needed a name that God would stand behind. And so I prayed about it, and before I knew it, he sent me Divine Sunshine. And from my last job, people call me Sunshine. People call me Sunshine because I just bring sunshine. Like, I'm always like, hey, y'all, how are y'all? Life is too short
Yes.
to be around here grouchy and grumpy and unhappy. And oh, no, life is too short. You need to bring the sunshine to wherever you are. Let me encourage y'all right quick. Bring sunshine to wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whether you're in a dark situation, you bring the sunshine. Whether you are lacking something, bring the sunshine. You hate your job, bring the
Yes.
sunshine, to whatever situation. So let me encourage you with that. But so at my last job, whenever they say, hey sunshine, there goes sunshine, sunshine. So when God said divine sunshine, that means y'all, Sine is bringing sunshine on purpose. There's a reason for this smile. There's a reason for this
Mm-hmm.
hustle. There's a reason for this push. I need y'all to know that that's
Mm-hmm.
divine. It's divine
Mm-hmm.
sunshine. So that name, oh, it means so much. It means so much. Y'all, I stand behind divine sunshine, and anything that divine sunshine brings or brings forth, I stand behind it.
Yes,
You hear
right.
me? That's a product you can always count on divine
Okay,
sunshine.
Divine Sunshine.
It's a lot behind that.
Woo! You better speak now. You give me the chills.
I'm telling you,
Okay. So,
don't
what does
play.
Divine Sunshine Customs? When you say custom, is it customizing apparel? Is it customizing equipment? Like what type of things do you customize?
Okay, so Divine Sunshine Customs, I was actually that was a point I put about supply and demand. So Divine Sunshine Customs, when I say we go from business cards all the way to the spectrum of like
Okay.
decorating, all kinds of decorations, t-shirts, all types of things that bring you Divine
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine. So whether you put on that shirt and was like, "Ooh, my shirt got my granddaughter on it and I love it."
Yeah.
My shirt on my pendant has my grandma who passed on it and I
Right.
love it. It brings me sunshine.
Gotcha.
I had this event and I wanted it to be perfect.
Hmm.
So
So
it brings
basically,
me
it's like
sunshine.
divine sunshine. It's a lifestyle. Basically, it's a lifestyle. I
Absolutely.
like that. Okay, thank you for that. So make sure you guys
Absolutely.
check out Divine Sunshine Customs. I'm also got to check it out myself too because I wanted another thing
Absolutely.
before I move on. I saw that you had the box that you created where you can put things in there to give to like people who's in need of toiletries supplies. That was awesome. Like I love that. Where was
Absolutely.
that idea stem from?
Okay, so just the heart of
Mm-hmm.
giving. I feel that I am blessed to be a blessing. So, God doesn't give me ideas for me to hold on to them. He doesn't bless me with financial
Mm-hmm.
things for me to just harbor it for myself, but I'm blessed to be a blessing. And so that box was just a sentiment of my
Mm-hmm.
heart. Like that is just who I am. A lot of people see, oh God, Sinae's always selling something, Sinae's always doing something, Sinae's always pushing
Right.
something. But what a lot of people may not see is the part where Sinae's giving,
Mm-hmm.
the part where Sinae's sowing, the part where Sinae's planting
Woo.
seeds. Because the thing about it is, why I need to take a picture when I give him some deodorant? Why I need to take a picture when I give her some Pampers for her
Yes.
baby? You don't got to
Yes.
do that. But the thing about it, those boxes were sentiments of my heart. And in the Raleigh Durham area, we don't really see it back home. So Kinston, not as
Mm.
much. But up here, when I say at every corner, there's a homeless person with their hand
Mm-hmm.
out. And so when I stop and I see somebody, oh, I got a box right here. Let me give them a box. I've given people boxes, and in the boxes they have things like
Mm-hmm.
socks, Tylenol, deodorant, toothbrushes, things that you would need if you're not in a house. And then the thing about it is, some people have even got those boxes from me that do have a house
Right.
going through a
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
time.
exactly, exactly.
You
And
know, so yeah, that's what that's
some people
about.
may feel kind of almost ashamed or embarrassed by feeling like they need something from someone. So I like the idea of, it can be discreet. It don't have to be, oh, yeah, let me
Discreet,
show that I'm giving
absolutely,
you a box of tissue or a pack of deodorant, whatever. Let me show Facebook that I'm handing you this. Some people may be not, some people may
absolutely
be
not.
ashamed of needing help, or they need it, but they don't want the whole world to know that they're in a bad place. So I love the thought
That's
process
right.
behind that, Sine. That is very wonderful. And like they said, God
Absolutely,
sees you. He really do. So that is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to
absolutely.
move on. Okay, so according to Business News Daily editor, they said, while there are plenty of reasons entrepreneurs love owning a small business, it isn't all glamorous. The sacrifices of running a small business are considerable. So I'm going to go into the pros of having a small business. We're going to talk about that first. Some of the biggest pros of having a small
Okay.
business is independence, financial gain, control, prestige, equity, and opportunity. Now, which one of these pros stand out to you? What is your biggest pro of having your Divine Sunshine Custom? What is the biggest pro for you?
So the biggest pro would be
Mm,
control. I control this image. Understand me. When people buy things from me, it's not always a good experience, but the thing is, I stand behind this product. So in any way that I can make it better or that I can fix the problem, I take pride in though my consumers
right.
and those who support me coming back and supporting again. And one of the things that people say all the time is, it could have been a rocky and I fixed it.
Yes.
I made it better. I made your experience good, where you can say like, oh my God, my t-shirt was not right, and she bring it back the next day and it was right.
Yes.
And so that control, I control my
Mhm.
image. I control what I'm going to stand behind and what I won't stand
Oh my
behind.
God, that's amazing.
So that
Good answer.
control.
Good answer. Good answer. Because I feel like having full control over your career or over your art or work over your business is like a great benefit because at the end of the day, who wants to work for someone? And your ideas may clash. You may not really fully understand or accept or could tolerate some of the things that someone over you that's controlling you may that may not be your move, that may not be your thing. So I really love that you absolutely
And it's their
exactly, and it's
business.
their business, and if you're right. So I think that's a great answer. Now we're going to go into the cons. They said some of the cons of having a small business is time commitment, risk, uncertainty, and financial commitment. So, which one of those stand out to you as far as cons?
Okay.
Hmm.
Risk, definitely risk. A lot of my products, I kind of have a up because they are made to
Hmm.
order, but in that there's still some risk because there's certain things that I gotta have on
Hmm.
hand. And so these on hand things, or these ideas that I may come up with, it may be a
Hmm.
risk. So now you just spent out $200 and this product didn't sell as well as you wanted it to, and so now you're at a loss. So you definitely, in this business, you take some
Yes.
loss. You definitely do. It's a risk. It's a risk when it's like, I say no, I'm not gonna spend that $200, and I put the product out there and it goes
Right.
bananas. Now I'm like, oh my god, I should have. So it's a risk you
Okay.
take.
Okay.
It's definitely a
Great
risk.
answer for that, Sine, as well. I want to talk about some of the things that I have issues with as far as with business, and not me having a business. No, I
Okay.
don't have one, but you guys have motivated me to even consider thinking about going into that lane. But I see sometimes that, and I can definitely ask you this because you actually sell a product. You actually sell a product. Sometimes business owners could have not the best attitude. And when I want to say this, I'm saying it to say, okay, say being a business owner selling a product anyway, you're dealing with a community, you're dealing with consumers. That is your biggest thing as far as having a business. You're selling a product.
Getting money.
That's your money. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
your livelihood. Okay, so say, however, there's an issue. Um, and when the consumer brings that to the business owner, I see sometimes that there's an attitude there. There's an attitude. There's sometimes, the business owner gets so frustrated that they will take it there as to being publicly on social media, arguing back and forth about why this customer is unhappy. Is that something that you see, or that's something that you feel like you have to handle? Like, do you have those type of issues?
Yes, I definitely do. I have seen that. It happens every day. I have got products from people and had an issue, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
nasty. A nasty. Hold up, you mad at me because I done spent my
Mm-hmm.
hard-earned money? Hold up. But the thing about it is, as a
Yes.
professional, you have to know. Um, you have to know your consumer, who's consuming, who's buying your product, who is keeping you and your bills paid, and that thing goes so deep, as you definitely got to know who the consumer is. But as most of you all may know, prior to going and starting my own business, I have been in the education field. And in the education field, it's just like, it's a
Mm-hmm.
business. It's a business. But your consumers, the people who make you money, are the parents,
Mm-hmm.
right? The parents
Mm-hmm.
of the kids. That's how it is in school. And so, I've never really been
Mm-hmm.
confrontational, and so that
Right.
works for me. I've always been the type, like, bring the fire
Yeah.
down. It's too much. Don't do all
Yeah.
that. I've always been that way. However, just like human
Mm-hmm.
nature, we catch attitudes, but the thing is, you got to keep at the forefront. They paying
Mm-hmm.
your bills, so you operating all the way
Exactly.
wrong. For a word of mouth. Let me tell y'all something. Word of
Mm-hmm.
mouth. Don't play with it. Let me tell y'all. I bought something from JoJo, and she won't no good. And so you ain't going back.
Right.
Don't play with word of mouth,
Woo!
y'all. You don't want to have a bad image, and people like, buy from
Yeah.
Sine. No, so they got a nasty attitude with
Right.
customers, you know. And so, like I said, but with my past background, I knew that the parents were the consumers. So the thing is, it isn't about being right as the owner of the business, but the thing about it is the customer is always
Yes.
right. Some people, let me tell y'all, some of y'all business owners done forgot
Yeah.
about that. That the customer is always right. Whether she wrong, whether she dead wrong, she's always right. And so me personally, I take a different approach to my things. Like I'm always trying to diffuse. You know, a customer may come on 10, I'm gonna bring you all the way
Yes.
down. You know, I'm gonna bring you all the way down, and you don't even understand that I have just
Yes.
pleasantly let
Yes.
you know we're not
Yes.
doing that. No, thank you.
Professionally. Yes. Yes.
Professionally, but some people come out of that professional role, they're just ready to throw in and fight it. You own a business that you should be standing behind this image. And myself, I have the upper hand because of the fact that I operate in the fruits of the
Woo!
spirit. And so I bear, so I bear type of things, I bear
Yes.
kindness. That's what's coming out of me. I bear like
Yes.
meekness. These are the things, love.
Woo!
I'm bearing these things. And so my thing is I'm operating totally
Okay.
different. So I can't get mad at her because she said I might just be like, now she know this don't make no sense, but let me go ahead
That's
and let her
right.
know.
You don't let those take away your sunshine, your divine sunshine. Ain't that right?
Absolutely can never,
Yes.
never ever.
And another thing I want to talk about, me from me being a watcher of seeing business handle, punctuality, them being on time. And that's coming from the consumer and the business owner. Sometimes the business owner could not respond back to messages. They would take forever. My thing is this. If you are in business, you know you have customers going to be hitting you up all day, every day, whether you're busy or not. You need to figure out some type of a form of communication where y'all can communicate, even if it's not you. Get an assistant or something. But when somebody is trying to get a product
That's
from
right.
you or them pay you or trying to do business with you, and it's taking you 2 days to respond to what I have to say, I'm no longer interested as a person because I want
No,
myself. I
thank you.
mean, it's for like that's a big part of even dealing with business. Like I like the convenience of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to wait 5 days to get a response from you. Now that's one thing for shipping. That's fine. We understand that. But
Right.
when I inbox you and I'm trying to do business, we're talking about business, and I don't get a response from you until 3 days later. I have moved on to JoJo, like we said. I have moved on to JoJo, who has an assistant, and her assistant made sure that
Who can get back with me?
exactly. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like that is very important. And as far as the customers, if I'm the business owner and I told you to pick this up at 5, but now you got to be there at 8:30 and 9:30, you're not letting me know. I have other stuff that I have to do. So I need you to be very
That's right.
punctual with this business. So how big is punctuality to you in business?
So punctuality is everything. Like you said, however you will be conducting business, whether it be your personal cell phone, whether it be Facebook Messenger, you just need to be sure that now don't get me wrong, I understand people may be out of the office, you pregnant and you going to have your baby next week. Communication is everything.
Exactly. Communication is everything.
Communication is everything. And so most of my messages, most of my business goes through Facebook
Hmm.
Messenger. And so with that, I got to be punctual. I got to make sure I'm checking every hour, every
Yeah.
2 hours, whatever the case may be. And once the business is set up, once I have your money in my possession, I don't
Right.
play about it because I don't want nobody to play about my money. I just
Yeah.
paid you. Like, what are you doing? What's going on? And so I like to keep my people in wraps, like, shipping out
Yes.
tomorrow. Here's your tracking number,
Yes.
and because of punctuality, I don't really like to meet people and drop off
Yeah.
things. Let me ship it to you. I don't want to be sitting here waiting for you 2 hours and now I'm
Right.
ill, And so the thing about it is punctuality means a lot. And so my means of getting products is shipping. And so I let you know, hey, it's in production. We getting it started, we getting it ready. It's ready. It just shipped out. Here's your tracking number. It'll be to you
Mm-hmm.
shortly. A lot of people know when you are dealing with the Divine Sunshine, it's in and out. It's in and out. It's very seldom that I get backed up because I don't like to get backed up. It's just too much pressure on
Right.
me. And so if it is a space where I'm backed up, I'll let you know, like, hey, personalized items take a week to
Right.
produce, and then it'll be shipped out. But that communication is everything. Everything could be so simple, with
That's right. So
communication.
we do know that with Divine Sunshine Customs, being punctual is definitely top of the line for you, right?
Very
Punctuality.
important.
That's good. That's good. And another thing I want to talk
Yes,
about.
and I see one of my people just came in too. People can attest to that. And like I said, word of mouth is
Yes, it
everything.
is communication because we know that
It
life
is.
happens sometimes, and things may happen, stuff may be delayed, but it's just a thin line between life happening and you just being unprofessional. So
Right. Let me know
yeah,
what's
just let me
up.
know what's up. Okay, so
That's right.
another thing I want to talk about before I let you leave, and before I open up the guests to ask you questions as well, the people that's watching. Family life. You've been a businesswoman, and you also have a career. You have a 9 to 5 as well, and you are a married woman and a mother of three or two. It's three.
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 It's
You're a mother of
three.
three. How is that? Juggling all of that. Wow.
Okay. So, like I said, currently, I'm no longer nine to
Okay.
five, fully working for
Oh, okay.
myself. But before I was in that role, I was in that role of wife. I've been in the role of wife, mother, as well as nine to
Hmm.
five, and working the business on the side. I
Hmm.
have done that. November will make a year that I have been in business for
Right.
myself, and I haven't been punching
Oh,
anyone's
okay.
else clock. But it definitely takes
Hmm.
balance. It definitely takes balance. I am a mother of three. I have a soon to be 12-year old. I have a 6-year old and a 3-year old. And I have been married for 6 years, and I have been with my husband for 10 years. And so this
Yeah.
thing, like I said, I have been
Hmm.
entrepreneuring since high school. I have been a mother since high school,
Right.
and I have had a mate
Right.
since high school. So I've been juggling this thing for over 10 years, and it definitely takes
Hmm.
balance where you kind of have to sit back and say, hold up, am I completing my roles as a
Hmm.
mom? Am I completing my roles as a
Hmm.
wife? These are my two most important roles. I have to give a shout out to my
Hmm.
husband, y'all. My husband is a different kind of
Yeah.
husband. So Lord, I thank you for him, because he
Yes.
supports me. He supports Divine Sunshine. He stands behind Divine
Hmm.
Sunshine. Sometimes I'm working late, and he hold punches for
Oh,
me.
okay.
Some nights I am making runs and dropping off to the post office, and he's at
Yes.
games. And so we definitely do a tag team. We do a dual role to make everything work how it's supposed to. And my husband as well. He's also an entrepreneur. My husband is a mechanic, and so that flexibility that he has allows our household to have flexibility. So his business is definitely off the ground, and mine's is coming off the
Yes.
ground. But being a household of
Hmm.
entrepreneurs, it's like it allows us to be better
Yeah.
parents. It allows us to be more flexible parents, and it allows us flexibility in our
Yes.
businesses.
Absolutely.
So
That's good. So it's
yeah,
mostly
you got to
about
balance
balance.
that
It's
thing.
about balance. That's great. And that's great that you said both of you guys are entrepreneurs. So it works for the both of you guys. And then the kids will
Yes,
follow along, and soon they'll be
absolutely.
little entrepreneurs as well. So I love the way that household is
Yes, yes,
running, honey.
yes.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Also, oh yes, anybody else got any questions for Miss Sine while she's here? We're talking about divine sunshine, the
Yeah,
ins
ask
and
me some
outs of
questions. Ask me some
business.
questions.
Let her know, and also give me a time check as well. So we want to make sure we don't run out of time.
Yes, yes. Y'all got some questions? Y'all got some
Yes,
questions?
questions for Miss Sine. I do. I do. What would you
Okay.
tell to inspiring business owners, somebody who's like me, looking into having a business? If I wanted to jump into entrepreneurship, what would be the first thing I need to consider?
Um, I would definitely say do some research. Do research behind whatever business it is that you want to go into. Whether it's the customs, whether it's childcare,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's whatever business that you feel like you want to go into, make sure it's something
Yeah.
that you are
Mm-hmm.
passionate about, because when you're passionate about it, it won't feel
Mm-hmm.
like work. But when you're just doing it for $1, you like, Lord, I ain't studying this. I don't want to be dealing with this.
Yeah.
So make sure you've done the research. It's something you're passionate about. You can see yourself doing this for a
Yes.
long time, because when you go into business, you don't expect to go into business with a
Yes.
turnaround. You don't expect your business to start and
Mm-hmm.
end. It's for the long haul. That's how we want to look at it. So I would say do your research and be sure that you're opening or going into the right business for all the right
Yes. Yes.
reasons.
Yes. Look at everybody here.
So yes, make sure you're going into it for the right reasons. Okay, let's see.
Yes. Anybody got any questions for Sine, or am I sitting here getting them spot on for you guys? Let me know what you got.
I
Okay,
love
let me know
it.
if you guys got any questions for Miss Sine while she's here. We're discussing divine sunshine. She is so full of energy. She is just a very virtuous woman, and I love it. I really, really love it. I love the energy
Absolutely.
behind it. You're perfect for business, in my eyes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Kentrell. You definitely y'all. We control our energy, we control our image, we control what other people see, we control how other people feel about us. You can say like it's not my place to how you feel, but I know how I carry myself, and so if you say like, "Girl, I got a nasty vibe from Sine," oh no, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you didn't. No,
Yes.
you didn't. So definitely energy is everything.
Energy is everything. And I
Absolutely.
know it can be overwhelming
Energy is
sometimes, but the way
everything.
you push through, I know it can be overwhelming sometimes. I mean, what would you tell a person who's overwhelmed with business right now, just feeling like they want to give up?
Pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Pace yourself. Do not establish unrealistic goals. Like I am going to be a millionaire tomorrow. That's not the way business
Mm-hmm.
works.
Yes.
I would say pace yourself. Pace yourself. The money is going to come. Pace yourself. The customers are going to
Mm-hmm.
come. Pace yourself.
Yes.
If you're in a business doing what you love to do, everything is going to run
Mm-hmm.
smoothly. Like Kentrell said, everything is going to run
Yes.
smoothly. So you don't have to just pace yourself, because when you're trying to do too much and go above and beyond, that's how you get worn out real
Yes.
quick. And you be like, you know what? That towel, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in. I ain't doing this no more. You get worn out. So I would say pace yourself.
Yes.
Pace
Yes.
yourself.
Okay, that is
Pace
wonderful.
yourself. And I don't see any questions, but I definitely gotta let you all know, Divine Sunshine
Mm-hmm.
Ministries, I have holy
Mm-hmm.
oil. If you need holy oil, I stand behind that
Mm-hmm.
oil, y'all. You put it on whatever you need to put it on, and you pray about it. Anoint your
Mm-hmm.
car, anoint your house. Like I have so many testimonies about
Okay.
that oil, and so that's another thing that I stand behind, and I got to get it out to the masses. So if
Yes.
y'all need it,
Oh
inbox
my
me.
God, this was a wonderful interview. Like I say, I pray and hope that everything continues to flourish for you, you and your family. I feel like you're a beautiful woman inside and out, and I definitely am a fan of Divine
Thank you,
Sunshine
thank you.
Customers. Customs. You really have really opened me up into a whole new outlook on being a business owner, because you speak about having positive energy behind everything. Some people are about the
You
money,
have
or
to.
some people are about the respect, or some people are about the power, but you just offer just your inner peace and self awareness, and I love that. I really, really love that.
That's all. That is
Some,
all. I thank you so much for having me.
absolutely.
I thank you so much for having me. I definitely enjoyed this interview. I hope it encourages and inspires somebody else. Whether they're a business owner, whether they just, want to sell
Right,
plates. It's all good. But even if you just want to sell plates and you don't want to have a catering
right.
business, this is something you want to do every now and then. You want to sell lip gloss, something small.
Yeah,
These are still nuggets and things that were discussed tonight that can definitely kick off your business, where you like, hold on, I'm making so much money. It's such a high demand. I need to turn this into a business.
Exactly.
So
And
yeah, I hope you all are
before I let you go,
encouraged.
where can we find out about Divine Sunshine Customs? Where can we go to?
All right, so Divine Sunshine Customs, you can find it. It is divinesunshine.bigcartel.com. That is my website. You all can message me personally. I'm Sanae Johnson. You type in Sanae, you gonna find me. And yeah, so that's how you get in touch with me. You can do the website or you can just message me
Okay.
personally.
Well, I hope you have a lovely night, Miss Sine, and it was great having you.
Thank you,
And
thank
I
you.
wish you the best. I really do.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, somebody give me a time check really quick so I can see how much time I have. Don't you guys love Miss Sine? Now she had a great, great energy about her. It was just so like one of those women that you're gonna sit there and be quiet when she speaks. That's the vibe I get from her. She interviewed me. Yes, and for all my business owners that's watching, please make sure to drop your websites, your links, your names, anyway, for us to get in touch with you guys so we can go in and look at, what you guys have to offer. It's all about business here, okay? All right, so it's 7:46. Are you guys ready for my next guest? Are you guys ready for my next guest? All right, let's bring her on in here. All right, baby, where you at? Come on, the people are waiting for you. Let me get her. Yes, and while I'm waiting for Nikisha to join us, guys, I do want to talk about because a lot of people are asking me about my own personal lives because I do this at least once every other week, but sometimes I'll go if I'm in the spirit, I'll do it every week. Actually, be looking out for this. After this live, I'm gonna be finishing up creating my own personal Facebook page for these particular lives in general. So you won't have to scroll to my personal page to look at everything that I post beside my lives. I'm gonna go and make a totally new Facebook page where I add all the lives there. So guys, you make sure you support me because this is my business and this is what I like to do. So here we go with Nikisha. Yeah, I'm getting you added now, boom. Absolutely. It was a pleasure, Sine. It really was a pleasure having you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let me take care of. Keisha, try to get added back in. Do it again. And make sure that you're around like a somewhere where you can there we go. Oh, I know you guys are ready for Keisha. I'm excited about her too. Okay, there we go. Here she go.
Hi.
Yes, Miss Keisha Williams is in the building.
Yes.
How are
How are you?
you?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm so happy. I'm so excited about this live. Miss Sine was really, really giving us some gems, wasn't she?
She was excellent.
Yeah, she was excellent. But now we're ready to hear from Miss Nikisha Williams. If you guys don't know her, she is the owner, CEO, boss lady of Supreme Choice Healthcare, 1108
Mhm.
Financial Resources. Huh, huh, I'm out of breath. Legacy Event Rentals, Fast Track for Real Prep, and 1108 ICE, and that's a class for the downside of business. So, Miss, tell me first of all, how can you juggle these 5 businesses like this? Tell me, I mean, what motivates you?
I would say my employees,
Mm-hmm.
um, just having a love for people,
Mm-hmm.
and just having a love for what I do.
Yes,
And they touched on if you don't have a passion for something, just don't even bother with it because it probably won't ever work if you don't have a passion for it. So
exactly.
everything I do, I have a passion for. And I
Yes.
think that's very important when starting a business or even to be able to be successful in business. You got to have a passion for it.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So, tell me, what was what is your pro? Like I was speaking on Sine about the pros of having a business, and like I said, I called out the pros of having small businesses: is independence, financial gain, control, prestige, equity, and opportunity. Which one sticks out to you as a pro? If more than one, you can announce that too.
Say it again.
The pro- it's fine. The pros of having a small business, according to Business News Daily Editor, it says that independence is one,
Hmm.
financial gain is one,
Hmm.
control, prestige, equity, and opportunity.
I would say probably independence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all in how you look at that because in some of the businesses, I don't feel very loose. I don't feel very like I have no wiggle room, but in some of the
Mm-hmm.
businesses I do. So I think independence, being able to make your own schedule, being able to, not have to request off for work or anything like that. That's the upside of it.
That's the upside of it. So being
Hmm.
independent, being your own
Yes.
boss, basically. Because when
Yeah.
you're running 5 businesses like that, I mean, I I don't know. I mean, somebody breaking in some moolah.
It
Okay.
gets hard. It gets tough, but I haven't always had 5 businesses.
Okay.
So I have good staff. I have great staff that over the years I've hired and I have been able to maneuver because I have good people around me.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's very important having a great staff. So
yeah,
that's what I'm glad you touched on that. So
yeah.
do you feel like having a great strong support system would be like one of the main factors of why your 5 businesses are still standing? Do you feel like you couldn't do it all by yourself?
Oh
Because
no,
some people
I
just
ain't
feel
gonna
like they
say
don't
that
need
now.
it.
I'm not gonna say that. I can do this by myself.
Okay, okay. Boss
Because
lady.
see, that's some people' problem. They feel like you need them, or they feel
Okay.
like just because they're in a position that they are the boss, and you're
Mm-hmm.
not. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you're in a position because the boss hired you, the boss trusted you to be in that position and to work in that position.
Absolutely.
But I don't think nobody could fill my shoes,
Mm.
and that just is what it is.
You better go ahead now. She said that you are in a position because the boss hired you and trusted
Yes,
you.
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
but stay
yeah,
humble.
yeah, yeah. Chill out,
Yeah.
chill out, chill
All
out.
right. So my one of my questions I definitely want to ask you, like I asked Sister Nate. Okay, being that you have so many different businesses, which is I'm sure that's very very lovely to have with different streams of income. It's
Mm,
lovely. It's fabulous. But you
mm,
also are a mother, and you do have a
yeah.
social life. Like,
Mm.
how can you juggle that?
I think now I've juggled it because so I used to be able to work all day and all night.
Mm,
So now I know that 6 o'clock, like when my son is in daycare, I can take him to daycare as early as 6:30. So pretty much from he normally be there by 8:30. So from 8:30 to 6 o'clock, I know I got to get everything done, whether it's a nail appointment, spa day, massage. I got to get everything done by 6 o'clock because at 6 o'clock it's
mm.
over for me. So
So you mean to tell me you you mean to tell me you can run 5 businesses and get your nails done and have dinner ready by 6 o'clock?
now we ain't talking about dinner because I ain't got nobody to feed every night. But I can, but you can, you can do it. You know, most days I do it all by 6 o'clock. by
Mm.
6 o'clock, and once I get him home and get him settled, every now and then he might be asleep about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Tax season, I'm up
Hmm.
from the time he go to sleep still, 9 p.m. maybe all throughout the night. All,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
So did it take some time for you to be able to learn to juggle that? Was it kind of hard at first?
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Whew. Cause I think I'm superwoman. Shout out to my friend Starshima. She told me, Keisha, you cannot do it all. I
Yes.
had to hire a cleaning woman because I'm trying to clean the house. I'm trying to cook. I'm
Yeah.
trying to take care of the baby. I'm trying to do these businesses. About to lose my
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it gets to be too much when you get to my level. It gets to be too
Right.
much. So you
Yeah.
gotta hire you some help. You gotta trust somebody. You got
Yeah.
people that don't trust nobody. We all been burned, we've all been stung, but you gotta trust
Mhm.
somebody at some point. And
Yes.
so I hired me a cleaning lady that was load off my bag. Now
Mhm.
I think I'm overboard with it. Now I hire somebody to do everything. Now cut the
Oh,
grass, come put
you're
up a
just
picture.
fabulous. You are just fabulous. Uh, Did you get those clothes out of there? Thank you, Maria.
Right.
But
But it helps.
yeah,
It helps, like especially when the baby came along. It
yeah.
helps. Yeah, it helps.
Okay, and so I'm glad that we did mention that because I want to ask, like, mentally, do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed with stress, anxiety, depression? Like, could it take a toll on you mentally being such a successful businesswoman?
Yes, it can. It can. But I'm
Mm.
very spiritual, and that's when I get in my corner. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
might take a trip by myself, just looking at the water, just listening to the waves. I might not answer my phone. Well, I never hardly really answer my phone, but not answering my phone, just not listening to other people's issues. That's when you take that moment for yourself and just kind of relax, wind down, just get in your Bible or whatever you believe in and just
Yeah.
just pray. That's when I get into my spiritual moments the most is when I'm feeling overwhelmed. And actually I had kind of had a week like that this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know it can be overwhelming. I know
Oh
that. I
yeah.
mean, juggling all of that. I really
Oh
want
yeah.
to know about your fast track career prep in the 1108 ICE, the downside.
Mhm.
And what are those classes, or is that like some type of like
Yes.
program?
Yes. So Fast Track, we offer training. You can become a CNA, one. We offer med tech, CPR, first aid.
Okay.
We offer medical billing and coding,
Oh,
certified medical administrative assistant. You can become certified in all of those programs, pharmacy tech. The good thing about Fast Track, we're the only program that offers all of these classes mostly online in 5 to 6 weeks.
wow. So you have
Yeah.
like a school, like
Yeah,
a
it's a
virtual
school.
school.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that is
yeah.
really amazing. And what about 1108 ICE? You said the downside of business.
That's the downside because that's the business I should have never started.
What is it
I,
about that one?
because I'm used to working in the office. And, the first time I had to call tech support and they told me to get on a ladder to go on top of an ice machine to look inside the machine. And, oh, no, I don't do this.
Yeah.
you know, so it was great. It was
Yeah.
great.
Mm.
It was selling. They wore me out. That's
Yeah.
something that you got to be there for like 2, 3 times a week, checking on the machine, loading bags, actually providing maintenance on it. I just think that's something more for a guy to do. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
come on now, you boss lady, you can do it.
And
But I
I
know.
can. And then I hired someone to do it, and it was still up and running. And then they had a situation, so then they couldn't service it anymore. But I just, whew, I'm in the office. I can't get on the ladder. so, so that's why I said that's the downside of it. But it still works. It still works for me when I need it to.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I mean, look. I mean, shit. You got four other businesses. You got.
It
I
works
mean,
at tax time because it's a write off every year.
yeah. And I see that with the tax thing. Like even throughout the year, I still see you upload like someone getting their taxes successfully filed. So I'm like, is that an all year thing or?
It's not all your thing.
Hmm.
Our customers are very spoiled.
Okay.
They want you to make copies all year. They want you to send them stuff all year. They got a problem. They want you to do amendments all year. We closed this year. We closed early. We closed like the end of March.
Mm.
But one of the problems with that is like the IRS has been so slow this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, people are still getting refunds.
Yes.
Yeah. So, we got to be still open, alert, able to answer questions. Can't get an attitude about it. You just got to be able to answer people questions, know that they worried about their money. Because if it was my money, I'm going to ask about it. So I try to still be there for people because I know they want their money. So,
And
just,
I haven't filed mine yet, so am I gonna get in trouble?
no, you just going to get penalized.
Okay. So we'll talk about that.
October the 15th was the deadline. So you just missed
Oh,
the deadline. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
We
You just missed the deadline.
we'll get that together. Okay, so my thing is this competition. Do you feel do because sometimes you have your peers, other people that are very successful in business too. It could be the person
Yeah.
right next to you. It could be the person in the next city. However, sometimes competition can get very messy because you will have this business and so much fear of
Oh
this
yeah.
one being more successful than them that it will start to be some type of controversy and chaos.
Oh yeah.
Do you have competition issues?
My only competition is myself.
Mm.
Um, if another sister is over here wanting to do a home care agency, I'll help her. I've helped other agencies start home care, start tax offices, whatever you want to do. You're my sister. I don't see you as competition because one day, what if my business go under? I might could use your help. So I don't
Mm.
look at nobody as competition. You know, um, I just look at them as if we're all in this together. It's enough money
Yeah.
out here for all of us.
Right.
Sometimes you'll get your customers that try to say, well, they said this over there about you. They said that. And they probably didn't even say it. You just got people that's trying to start stuff
Yeah.
in between, but I never let that get to me. But because, if my sister needs help, I'm going to help her. If she got a
Right.
business, because I know we got so much against us as black business owners, period.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not getting ready to go against my sister, and I'm not going to not help my sister or my brother in their business. And you got a lot of people that can tell you Nikisha Williams have helped them in home care, tax offices, businesses that I operate that
Mm-hmm.
would be considered competition to me. I
Right.
helped them start. I helped them along the way because
Oh
the
God.
only competition I see is myself.
Miss
Yeah.
Thing, you are a mogul. You are a mogul, honey.
Yeah.
I love
And
that answer. And I have
yeah.
heard that. I've heard that
Yeah.
before. Nakisha Wim, she has helped me. She is, she was a great inspiration to me. She was a great
Yeah.
role model for me. So I have heard good things about you.
Yeah.
But I can also know that the success that you have, it can come with a lot of negativity and jealousy.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Oh
and
yeah.
how you handle that, well, speaks about a lot of what type of businesswoman you are as well. How you handle that type of controversy. So,
Yeah. And most of the time I ignore it or either I use like because one thing about business pages like on Facebook, I seen somebody post something about this the other day. Somebody
mm-hmm,
went on their business page that didn't like them and they was making like a whole bunch of false claims or whatever.
mm-hmm,
And people have done that to me, but I use that as fuel because you're
mm-hmm.
not getting ready to stop my paper. I don't care who you are.
Right.
And so what I do is if you say I got 10 crackheads in my business,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you a picture of 10 successful black women who I hire in my business.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So that's how I that's how I deal with hate. Or if you
Right.
say something about Nikisha Williams, I'm gonna show you another side of me. I'm gonna make you look stupid, so people would know that this is not me. What you're saying is not me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So, in the words of Michelle Obama, when they go low, you go high.
I'm gonna go
Basically.
high as I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna go all the way up
Through the ceiling. I
through
love
the
it.
roof.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So next thing I want to ask you about is people who's starting up a business. Say they have no business so far. They're trying to get into business, but they have poor credit. Now, how big of a factor is that starting a business?
Okay, so this is one of the things I want for. I really want for schools to stop teaching,
Mhm.
especially us.
Mhm. Mhm.
There is no credit in business. Nobody's giving you nothing.
Okay.
There's no credit. There's no grants. Nobody's going to give you no grants.
Mhm.
And you might not even want nobody's grant, really. It
Mhm.
sounds good, but it might not be all that good.
Mhm.
But credit is not a factor.
Okay.
You better have you just some startup money.
Right.
Period.
Mhm.
Period. Because I have been in business 10 plus years
Mhm.
and I needed a loan maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And my bank that sees money coming in, they
Mhm.
denied me. They didn't want to give me nothing after 10 years. So you know they ain't
Wow.
giving nobody nothing that's just starting
To
up.
start it up, yeah.
So I really want people to stop telling people that nobody is giving you nothing. I don't know what you got to do, sell oranges by the freeway or what before you
Mhm.
start your business, but you better do something to get you some money in the bank.
Okay.
Because there is no credit. Ain't nobody giving you nothing. Ain't nobody giving you no grants. None of that. You better have
Mm.
you some money.
To have you some money in the
Better have you
bank.
some money. Better have you some money. And I'm not saying, depending on the business, you probably
Mhm.
don't even need a lot, but maybe at least 5 to 8 thousand, depending on
Yeah.
the business.
Kevin is so stupid. I'm trying to be professional. Kevin, stop. Go ahead.
That works. And honestly, if that works for
I
you to
mean,
get
whatever
that
floats
bill,
your boat.
whatever floats your boat, I ain't gonna knock it.
English, Spanish, French. Tell us, Kevin.
I'm not gonna knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. You better have you some money. Don't go to nobody with no handout. Because let me tell you what that does to you. Now my son is at the steps talking about mommy, mommy, mommy. So let me tell you what that does to a business owner though.
Okay.
That when you go somewhere and they deny you, that discourages you right then.
Mm-hmm.
That stops you from doing what you really want to do right then.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying maybe have some money in the bank, because when you got your own money, you're doing your own thing, you're able to set your own budget, your own goals. You don't have to feel like that. You can feel like you got $1,000,000 and know you ain't got but $5 in your pocket, but it's your money.
Right.
I feel like that really discourages people when you go somewhere and they don't give you nothing. But really, they're not going to give you anything. They won't even
Mm.
give me nothing.
Yeah, they probably really want to see what you could do for yourself first.
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and my next question I want to ask you about is dating. Dating. You've been such a businesswoman like this with so much going on. I mean, getting your nails done, taking care of Benjamin, is that his name?
Yes.
Taking care of your son, and having to run, be boss lady, coming home, taking care of, got to pay the cleaning lady. How is dating?
Dating is great.
Oh, really?
Yes. You make time for what you make, because that's part of your some of your needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's part of your needs. So that's part of making time for you is dating.
Okay, so for
Yeah.
Nikisha, being that you're such a successful businesswoman, do you have to be very particular in the guys you date? Do you feel like sometimes they may try to get next to you because of your success?
Well, you have guys that try to holler that I think maybe trying to talk because of my success, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really even like talking to people like that. I'm gonna tell you, me doing this live is a first and probably a last. but, but I don't really do this. But you do have guys that you already know trying to talk to you just because of what you got, blah 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 blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. But that's where your spirituality comes in at.
Right.
And that's where, you know that what God has for you is for you. And snakes are going to automatically be pushed away from you anyway. So you don't have
Oh,
to worry about nobody taking from you, nobody trying to snake you all like that, because God going to take care of that anyways, and he going to take care of them as well. So,
mm-hmm.
you continue, and we're all only human. So you continue to date, you continue to do what you do, you continue to run a successful business,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentrell said you never had a problem with dating, sis.
Baby, I'm talking about never. They better know it. Never.
Listen, honey.
Mm-mm. If
Mm-mm-mm.
anything, these businesses took it down from maybe 5 men to about one.
You better go ahead. Well, I can see why you're a beautiful woman first and foremost. So I can
Thank
see why
you,
you
Aris. You look really good tonight. You
thank
actually,
you.
I was like, what do I wear to this? And I seen you on the live. I was like, Lord, he got on a tie and stuff on.
I was speaking with Miss Williams. Come on now, I'm speaking with Miss Williams. I had to get my shit together now with Miss Williams.
I said, go on, boy.
I had to get ready for Miss Williams now because she be
Yeah.
about business
Oh,
now.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
another thing I want to ask: do you have any regrets? Any regrets? You know, juggling five businesses, even being successful, being a mother. Do you have any regrets about the things you've done? If it's something that you can go back and change, is what would it be?
I have no regrets. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I don't because I think that everything, if anything that has happened to me during these 10 plus years of in business, I think it was supposed to happen to make me a better person.
Mm. Yeah.
So I don't have any regrets. I don't wish I would have done anything different as far as in business or anything like that. I'm just thankful for everything that has happened, good and bad, stressful times, good times. It made me who I am.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you're a
Hmm.
phoenix. You know, you just go get through whatever. I like
Yes.
that. I like that.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
was your biggest motivation about becoming a businesswoman? What was your biggest motivation?
Um, I think just being able to. I know when I first started, I just told my mom I was like, "Look, I just want to be able to eat at Ruby Tuesday whenever I want to." so,
That's a good one. That's a
so
good one.
I think just the flexibility, just being able
Yeah.
to and it's not even always about the money because it's been times even during this 10 plus years that I've been flat broke, even with
Hmm.
these five businesses.
Right.
So
Oh, that was a great point you made. I like
oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah. So I think just the flexibility of it all
Hmm.
is most important. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see that they said one of the
So
cons of being a businesswoman, there could be a lot of financial commitment. So while
yeah.
we sit here thinking that she has five businesses, every time her phone rings, she's making money.
No.
But sometimes you can even have financial struggles sometimes too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
See,
see,
people
one
don't
of
understand that.
no, they don't understand that. Because see, like with Supreme Choice Healthcare, that's healthcare. So you're dealing with Medicaid. They can come
Yeah.
in. You
It's
got
time
people
consuming.
that you
Hmm.
got people calling on you saying this and that all the time. They can come in, snatch your money bag, stop
Oh
your money
wow.
whenever they want to. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be prepared for those moments, and that's what it can get stressful. It
Yeah.
can get stressful, and you can be flat broke and still have all of these businesses.
Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
So that's a lot of responsibility now that I
Oh
think
yeah,
about it.
oh yeah, oh
So
yeah.
it takes a really, really a brave person to even step into the shoes that you're feeling.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
and you definitely have to budget. You can't go out here spending every dollar you get. You better have you something because for a rainy day, and when it rains, it definitely pours.
It definitely poured.
Mhm.
Well, honey, it's flooded over here. I ain't lying. I need to fix this stuff now. Cause
Well,
boy,
what business do you want to start?
well, I'm really into apparel. Like I really like intimate apparel.
Okay,
So I was thinking about doing like lingerie and things like
okay,
that because I really,
okay,
really love intimates, and
okay. Yeah,
candles and sensual things like that. I'm a very, very sensual person, so I
yeah.
like oils and candles and things like that. But you was great to talk to because you actually sell a service versus
Mhm,
everybody else that I talk to. They have like a product or something that they're like some
mhm.
clothes or some, but you have a service, and that's
Right.
kind of like far fetched because a lot of people don't go into business as far as selling a service, like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
classes and taxes. That's great, and then you're the owner of it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
so
Oh
girl,
yeah.
I mean, it's just fabulous.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just really, really fabulous. But like I said, like a lot of people don't know, they probably think that it comes so easy for you because it looks so easy for you. But
Mm-mm.
like you said, there's some ups
Mm-mm.
and downs in business.
Oh yeah. There's some ups and downs, and you got to just stay focused. You know, I see so many people on Facebook, on social media, just talking nonsense, and you talking about you run a business. No, you don't.
Hmm.
Not by the look of your Facebook page. No, you don't. You just gotta chill out. When you run
Yeah.
a business, you gotta chill out. You can't be all over every place. You just you gotta carry yourself a certain way.
Yes, you definitely
And
do.
that
And
don't
I
say you
definitely feel that.
boring. Yeah, that doesn't say you're boring or you can't get hype or you can't do this or you can't do that. But you gotta know you're trying to make some money. You on a different path.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Does does climbing the ladder in your success, does it comes with losing a lot of friends?
Well, I never had a lot of friends anyway. So, but it comes with it comes with like people. It's weird because
Mhm.
it comes with people who might have just talked to you, and then you hear like the next day, well, such and such just said this about you, and you're like, well, they just asked me for a job, and they was talking all good about me. So it's kind of weird. But as far as my friendship, I have a best friend I've had forever, Zab Gibson. They already know.
I
That's my
think I've heard of
bestie.
them.
He told me to shout him out, y'all. I don't know why.
He is up under there.
he is. He
Hey,
is.
Dad.
He think he my daddy, mama, brother, everything.
Yes,
But
yes,
it comes with, if I got something like really on my mind, I talk to him, my sister, family that you can trust,
yeah.
so I don't hang with a lot of people. I don't hang with a lot of girls. You don't see me in pictures and stuff posted up. When you see me, I'm by myself.
Yes, you are.
I'm
And
by
looking
myself.
good too.
Yeah, flawless, honey. And these people gonna realize being going places by yourself, honey, it's an
Mhm.
opportunity sometimes.
Yeah. See, look, I'm so glad you said it because I always wanted to do it, but I be like, damn, I can't picture myself being at the bar having a drink. I'm like, I got nobody to talk to. How do you do it? Because I
Well,
like to talk.
well, now you got your phone, so you could be on your phone, but you're gonna meet somebody where you're at,
Yeah.
and they're gonna want to talk to.
Right. So you don't feel afraid being out and being
Mm-mm,
beautiful and you at a
mm-mm,
bar by yourself or
mm-mm, mm-mm.
okay, well you just secure. I don't mind either. I just don't want to be looking awkward at it because I love a bar, honey. I love a bar.
Yeah. Well,
As
some
you
people
can
look
see.
awkward with a crowd.
Yeah.
So,
So I love a bar, but it's just like I'm like, I don't know if I should be. I'm on my phone doing that. I'm about drunk at a certain point now. I'm ready to talk.
well,
So
see, with me, I'm never really seen at a bar because, like, sitting at a bar, I'm an Eastern Star, I'm a Delta. I got,
ooh,
yeah. So you won't see me sitting at a bar, really,
right,
like with alcohol around me. If you do, I'm like sitting at a booth.
yeah,
I'm not at a
bougie,
bar.
honey.
Just
Talking about if
bougie
you do,
with
you
it.
go. Yes, talking about you. I be a VIP in the back. You ain't gonna see me sit at no bar. Ooh, well, did I lose her? I see her beautiful. Oops. Well, it looks like I lost Keisha, guys, with her beautiful smile. However, I think that this was an amazing live. Like I said, anybody who's going into business, I hope that you can take something from this. It was really, really nice to have Sine being so spiritual and so full of virtue and so much character. I think that's a very important aspect to have and characteristics to have and going into business. And if you see Nikisha, like she said, she's a solo girl. She's goal oriented, and she really don't take no BS. And I like that about her. She's a boss lady. And like she said, although it may be glitz and glamour about business, you know, you still can run into financial struggles as well. So don't think that you're going to be up just because you know, you're very successful in having your businesses. So I think that was really great. I enjoyed all you guys. And like I said, if you want to hear more from me, I'm going to actually set up a page for aside from my personal Facebook page where you can go see all my lives because I talk about anything, love, relationships, business, anything you guys want to talk about. I'll make sure I do it. You're welcome, Keisha. You're welcome. I enjoyed you so much. You're so funny. But like I said, and if you guys ever want to join me on any type of discussion topics, just make sure that you inbox me, send me some type of ideal of what you want to do, and I'll make sure to take on that responsibility. But as for the rest, I'm about to get ready to go to bed. It's been an interesting night. Business is closed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night.